Hello everyone, welcome back to L to the C, and I have my friend D to the B.
The much cooler one. And today we are going to talk about the Nickelodeon hotel that's being built in Florida.
So I looked up the new Nickelodeon hotel for Orlando. It says Nickelodeon hotel set to return to Orlando as construction begins on Everest Place. And it's gonna be actually near Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida.
Nice. I remember you were talking about in one of the old D to the B videos about the Nickelodeon hotel that you went to when you were a kid and how you were not satisfied with it.
It wasn't really that great.
Yeah, that's how you were making it sound like in the video.
I mean, the rooms weren't that in. I'm not saying the rooms weren't enjoyable, but I don't know, just I really didn't care for the Nick Hotel, the older one. I hope this new one actually does look
Better.
Yeah,
Didn't you say something about like the bathrooms being filthy or something like that? I swear you did. Or something that was dirty there. I don't remember.
I'm not sure. I can't. I don't remember that one. I I remember making the video, but I don't remember what it said in the video.
Yeah. If anything, if future D to the B isn't too lazy, I'll leave the link. I'll leave that video at the end of this video to reference what we're talking about. Maybe it can re-jog L to the C's memory. But anyway, continuing on. So you're excited for this new hotel, right?
Yes. And especially being a fan of SpongeBob.
For me, SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron, Fairy Odd Parents. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna throw my opinion out there for this since I'm the only one out of the two of us who have actually seen it and are going to call it out. No, I do not care about the new Fairy Odd Parents reboot that's coming out or sequel series. I really don't care. They tried it once. Why are they trying it again?
I don't know.
Granted, at least this one isn't live action, unlike the previous one. Granted, it's probably still gonna suck, but I just wanted to get my opinion out there. It looks stupid, so don't expect anything from me.
Nickelodeon Hotel returns after bankruptcy, expands into Disney. It seems that Disney is about to be.
When the Nickelodeon Hotel returns to Orlando in early 2026, it will bring a modern design with pops of green and orange to the otherwise classic Spanish Mediterranean architecture of Everest Place. It's very unique to Orlando, and everything about this resort is going to have a unique element that isn't in other locations. Everest Group CEO Zafir Rashid told Grove Spotter, Everest Group, the master developer of the 224-acre mixed-use resort, has filed its proposed site plan and architectural elevations to Osceola County to review for compliance with the county's W192 design standards. The Canadian company just launched a new international conglomerate, Terramare Group, to manage the development of Everest Place and other resorts. The plan calls for an 11-story hotel complex overlooking the large man-made lake with a 3-story parking garage just off Everest Place Boulevard. The 543,000 square foot hotel will feature 2 separate towers, a hotel tower with 211 guest rooms and a condo tower with 181 units that sleep up to 12 guests. All of the hotels in Everest Place will be built overlooking the new man-made lake and will be connected by a walkway. The hotel tower is slime green. The condo tower is orange rendering by GVA. The condos, now in pre-sales at the Everest Place Sales Center, come in 3 sizes: studio, 1 bedroom, with bunk room, and 2-bedroom, with bunk room. All have a living space, full kitchen and balcony and access to the hotel amenities, such as the kids club, a variety of restaurants, cafes and shops. They will also enjoy Nickelodeon-themed experiences such as slime and character interactions. We have some very special rooms that are themed and you've got SpongeBob SquarePants and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we've got all the Nickelodeon characters that will be roaming the resort, Rashid said. Everest engaged top Mexican architecture firm GVA to design the kid-friendly hotel complex and relied on German Engineering and Innovations Design Group for the civil and landscape designs. The concept plan and renderings also offer a peek at the pool area, which includes a splash pad, swimming pool and deck with cabanas, a lazy river, an amphitheater, an Aquabites cafe and, of course, Nickelodeon's world-famous Slimunator. The Slimunator is a special machine, and that's one of the big features of the Nickelodeon brand itself, Rashid said. So you get slimed, and that's a part of the experience. The pool deck opens out onto a boardwalk along the lake that will connect all of the hotel properties within the resort to a future attraction that is still under wraps. It's massive, and it's well over $100 million, Rashid said. The approved master plan called for a water park just north of the Nickelodeon resort, but Rashid said they are planning to submit a revised master plan. There's no more water park, he said. It's actually much better than a water park, and it's very unique. It's in other parts of the world, but we're bringing it here. It's big. People are going to love it. When open, Nickelodeon's new Orlando hotel will be operated by Nickelodeon Hotels and Resorts, who have 2 existing Nickelodeon resorts in the Dominican Republic and Mexico.
It's like a dark blue color. And they said it feels not that, colorful. Like, when you have Universal Studios, it's like the bright colors and
that
everything.
place is pretty colorful. Been there as I went there like 4 or 5 years ago. It is pretty colorful there.
With Nickelodeon coming to Orlando again, returning to Orlando, I'm very surprised that they're actually coming back.
After their last one didn't do so well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Disney has been falling behind, so why not add another competitor to take them down in the theme parks?
But this will be actually the second hotel for Nickelodeon in Florida.
Man.
I cannot wait to see what this actually looks like.
Hopefully it looks good and not just cheaply rushed.
I mean, I've seen the one from the Dominican Republic. Like, I've seen photos of it. I've never been to the Dominican Republic. I've seen the one in Mexico. Like I said, just
Like
photos.
images.
Yeah, images. But as long as they don't rush it, that's what I'm concerned about. Because if, when they rush the project, it's like, and I've seen places like that where it's like, this didn't turn out well.
Yeah, there was like I might have mentioned this in an in one of our previous videos. I forget which one. I mentioned how they someplace did a Willy Wonka land or something like that, and it looked like absolute trash. Like, they didn't put any hard work and effort, and people on the internet would just use the meme of Krabby Land for the
it's where Mr. Krabs does the tries to build that set.
Krabby Land.
Yeah.
Where am I? Anyway, continuing on.
I'm excited to see like how this hotel turns out. I mean, I'm excited to see, the hotel, the theming of it.
Yeah.
And I'm very interested how the room is going to turn out. Like, how they're going to do the rooms.
I'm guessing it'll be like I'm guessing each room is gonna be based off of like one show. Because I know that I think it was some Nickelodeon hotel rooms that were like that, where they were based off one show.
And I think the one room I had was when I was at Universal the one time, and we stayed at the Nick Hotel, the old one.
Yeah.
I think I had Jimmy Neutron.
Couldn't blame you for that choice. That was a pretty good show.
And darn it, I wish I had a phone back then so we could take a picture of it.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And, it was cool to have a room like that. But I think they're gonna go more with the modern design for the rooms.
Probably they'll probably base it off the Nick shows that are probably still around or had revivals recently. Like they'll probably do SpongeBob because SpongeBob has been around since 1999 all the way to 2024. Even speculating about a fourth SpongeBob movie already. 3 was bad enough. I don't want a fourth one unless that movie looks really good. I could see maybe like a Paw Patrol theme room.
What about Danny Phantom?
Nah, Danny Phantom is... It's not hip with the kids, if you know what I mean. we don't count anymore because we're adults now.
Well,
Like, they're gonna-
hold it.
They'll probably have, even though my heart would die inside, especially if you got this room, I could totally see a Transformers Earthspark room, which I would die inside because that show is absolute garbage. If you want a good review about why Transformers Earthspark is garbage, go check out my channel. I have a video called Transformers Earthspark Kinda Sucks. And also Optimus Prime rants about Earthspark Prime. Those are some good videos.
But the shows that we grew up with, those are classics.
Yeah, but you gotta keep in mind, what's mostly Nickelodeon's demographic that they always aim towards?
The kids.
Exactly.
We're still kind of like kids. We're not really. We're not kids anymore. But I'm just saying, like,
We're adults. I'm freaking 21. Like, how does that equal kid?
hey, to some adults, we're still considered kids.
True. But what kind of kid could drink beer?
The cool kids. Oh my gosh. Oh.
Like, we can't be counted as kids because we're more mature. That's not really, their
Well, I mean, not our sense of humor. I don't know, our sense of humor is kind of wicked.
Yeah, but like early 2000s humor. Like the kind of shows that they would probably pander towards, as I said, SpongeBob, since it's been around for like forever. A Transformers Earthspark.
Who's the one kid? The one show. with
They're
Nickelodeon.
They'll probably have a new room based off the new Fairy Odd Parents show that's coming out that I mentioned earlier.
I know I don't want that room.
Unless if they do the old one, which I'd be okay with them doing the old one.
It would be cool if they did, like, the classics, but also mix in the modern shows too. Like,
Just get Transformers Earthspark out of here. Nobody wants that.
if we get that room, if that room's ever made in that hotel.
We burned. No, I'm joking. Don't take this video down, YouTube. I'm just joking.
Mr. Krabs, come see your new employee. Oh, that cheapskate.
What's another Nick show that's modern? Oh, I could see Loud House being.
Thank you. That's what I was trying to think of.
Loud House, I could definitely see because Loud House is very popular.
I don't really care for that show.
To 2000s kids and also the newer generation. It's fine. It's not really my cup of tea. With all the shows and movies I've seen lately, it's not the worst thing I've seen, but I just don't care for it. What's another one that that's new? Pretty sure they have a thing with Baby Shark as well, like a Baby Shark cartoon. I could totally see that happening too.
Yeah.
Even though that song, I'm gonna piss some parents off, but that song is very overrated. More people pissed at me. That's what I need. What else does Nick have nowadays for modern shows? Paw Patrol, as I mentioned earlier.
Could you see?
Oh, the Tiny Chef show. I could see that too. Unless that counts as a Paramount exclusive. I don't know. Or, I just thought about this. I'm not sure if you heard L to the C, but you're going to be excited for this. But we're getting a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show based off Mutant Mayhem. Like, you know those shows where it starts off with a movie and then a series comes out after, like, Jimmy Neutron did it, Back at the Barnyard did it.
I wonder if they're going to do either the Ninja Turtles from 2012 or Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Probably Rise, which is the new one.
If they do that...
But granted, there are plenty of people who do like the 2011 version. Me. But I could totally see them doing it off the new show.
What about Nickelodeon Alvin and the Chipmunks?
I forgot that was a show.
So did I.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah, I could totally see a room of that too. Maybe Breadwinners as well. I don't know.
What about this one? I've never heard this one. Nickelodeon Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Oh, yeah, I could see that. I never saw it. It looked dumb. It's probably some random adventures where rock, paper, and scissors just do random stuff. Boo. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know all the new Nick shows that are going on anymore. I don't care.
I don't know. I'm very picky on... Like, when I think of Nickelodeon, I think of, like, the older shows.
Yeah. They might do older stuff, too, but it wouldn't surprise me if they leaned more to the newer generation demographic. Like, all those terrible shows that I just referenced.
What about Avatar? That'd be a cool one. They have...
Yeah, I've heard Avatar's really good. I need to start watching it. Like, it looks good. I just need to actually do it. Too much stuff going on. This is what an adult's like. Too much stuff to do.
I would love to see an Invader Zim.
They might do an Invader Zim because I know you haven't watched it, but back in 2019 they did a movie for Invader Zim on Netflix, basically wrapping up the show.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did My Life as a Teenage Robot.
I've heard that one's very popular. Just too many shows that I haven't seen that I want to give a shot because too many shows nowadays suck.
Like I said, I'd love to see Avatar, Danny Phantom.
Well, at least the good thing is about a newer generation. Do you know what show wouldn't get a room unless if Nickelodeon was completely crazy?
What?
Fanboy and Chum Chum. Imagine a Fanboy and Chum Chum room and like we'd be like, nope.
There is actually a show that I watched growing up too. It was Well, Fairly Odd Parents, but there was another one. Where the heck was it?
Danny Phantom.
Oh no,
Tough Puppy.
Tough Puppy.
Yeah, I remember Tough Puppy. Sad enough, it's not on Paramount Plus. I tried looking for it; it wasn't there. Okay, I just thought this. I could see Bunsen as a beast getting a room. Which
Who?
was Bunsen is a beast. It was the last show that Butch Hartman did with Nickelodeon. Basically, the plot of that show is Bunsen is a beast. He lives in an ordinary town. There's this crazy girl named Amanda, and she's trying to get rid of Bunsen. That's basically the whole plot.
Another one I would love to see as a room is Rabbids Invasion.
Oh yeah, I remember that show. Or Vivid Memories. Wasn't that based off like a video game?
Yeah, actually, I think it was.
Yeah, because I remember seeing those rabbits in like video game ads. If anyone knows, please tell us in the comments.
I mean, there's so many ways they can do these rooms. Yeah, I was gonna put my phone down.
Yeah. There's many things you could do with the rooms.
Just for a joke, how about we add a Drake and Josh room, an iCarly room, Victorious room?
Oh wait, no, never mind. I was gonna say I could totally see an iCarly with that revival, but no, that's more of an adult thing.
I mean, you could have like an area for adults. Drake and Josh, iCarly.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. All the kids can go to daycare, watch their modern garbage, and then the adults, me mostly, would just watch the classics, play on the TV, maybe get some adult drinks, if you know what I mean. No, I'm joking. I don't drink.
Neither do I.
But it's a funny thought, though. Maybe for me, I would get like a chocolate shake instead. Just watch a binge, some Drake and Josh, some classic iCarly, some classic SpongeBob, Jimmy Neutron.
What about Victorious?
I remember liking Victorious, but it's been so long since I've seen Victorious. The only thing I remember about Victorious was two things. The iCarly and Victorious crossover.
Oh wait, it was
episode.
iCarly and Victorious
Yes.
together?
Kind of like what Disney.
I remember that.
Kind of like what Disney did with the Sweet Life on Deck, Hannah Montana, and Wizards of Waverly Place crossover. Kind of like that a bit. And then also I think it was the character of Kat had a spin-off show with Sam from iCarly, and that's all I can remember from that show.
I didn't like Sam and Cat at all.
I don't think a lot of people did. To be honest, I think I might have liked it as a kid, but honestly, besides like one episode, I barely remember what happened in that show.
I remember growing up with iCarly, Victorious, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101.
Never saw that show. Gonna be honest with you.
I've seen it.
How is it?
Pretty good, actually.
I'll have to watch it then.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm not watching anything new, so might as well.
And let's talk about the water park for the new Nickelodeon Hotel. Would it be cool if they had SpongeBob's house, Squidward's house, and Patrick's house?
That would be cool. I will admit, that would be cool.
And to have slime.
I'm not sure if the theme parks actually did it. Probably not. But I remember always seeing advertisements of like the Nickelodeon hotels or something like that. And it would actually drop slime. Or the ads made it look that way.
They actually did that.
They actually did?
Yeah, at the
Okay, that's not what I expected. Usually with
at the Nick Hotel they did that.
Usually those things have like water in them, like large amount of waters, and you're just like, oh damn.
That never happened to me when I went to the Nickelodeon Hotel, which I'm okay with.
I'll make sure it happens with you if I do go. Like, no, I'm not here. See you. Hey.
Apparently, what I've heard, like this is gonna be a big water park. I mean, it looks big from the concept art.
Yeah, I could see it.
Lazy River.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious how they're gonna do. Like, how big is the water park gonna be?
You should add bumper boats into it too, Nickelodeon. That would be freaking awesome.
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Bumper boats were awesome. Me and Full Metal Dipper did that when we went to Action Territory. It was fun.
I wonder if they have like an arcade. They might have an arcade for bumper boats.
Or give us at least bumper cars inside. Gosh darn it. No, I'm joking.
Would you want to do a room tour?
Probably. But it would just be me.
I was thinking when we do go to Universal, and I was thinking about staying at the new Nickelodeon Hotel. I wouldn't mind doing like a room tour.
Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to do a room tour at like Universal Studios because I was with my mom and brother, and they would just look at me weird as I'm just filming our room. They'd be like, "Really? You have to do this now?" Yes, I have to do it now. Don't judge me.
I wonder if you have the option to pick what kind of room you want.
Maybe it could just be a random room, just like any other hotel room. They'll just like, "Oh, you ordered a room? Here, we'll give you this one."
But they might have like the
Granted, I've never actually rented a hotel room before. It's more my mom who set that up in the past. Hopefully, I'll have that experience at some point, just not right now.
But I wonder if you're gonna like some, like art pictures.
Probably, yeah. They'll probably put like giant stickers of like each Nickelodeon character, like
Or
SpongeBob.
like drawings of pictures of the character.
Maybe drawings, but as I said, usually they just put like giant stickers on walls. Unless if they really want to get artistic and just paint all the characters in like one area, which would be cool, I'll admit.
That would be cool.
But they're probably too lazy to do that, so probably not going to happen.
And I think this is gonna be way bigger than the original Nickelodeon Hotel.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't there.
When I went to the Nick Hotel, granted I didn't have a YouTube channel at that time, but
Yeah. I probably didn't either. Which year did you go?
I think it was 2015. I don't know.
Which month? Because
I think it was
depending on the month, I might or might not start my channel.
I think it was October 2015.
Okay, so it was either the same. It was in the same month that I started my YouTube channel. That's actually pretty funny. Same year and same month.
I think it was 2015. Oh, I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right.
Oh well.
If I'm not, oh well. But
You
I think
could boo out to the sea.
quiet. But I think it was 2015. Which to go to Florida for the fall is way better than what it is going to the summer.
Yeah, it's pretty hot in the summer, especially in Florida. I should know, even though we didn't go in the summer, we went in, I think, April or May to, like, Universal Studios, and it was dang hot there.
That's why people choose the fall most of the time, because it's not as hot.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what kind of restaurants they have.
Probably Nickelodeon theme. I could see them doing a Krusty Krab.
Krusty Krab pizza for you and me.
For a restaurant, even though I think they would be terrible together as actual food, but for a reference for all the Fairly Odd Parent fans, they should do a restaurant of the cake and bacon restaurant. Just don't fuse them together, please. Just do cake and bacon.
I think they should do like 1 part bacon and 1 part cake.
Yeah. Maybe even a pizza shop from like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not the live action movies.
Oh, you mean like
because
the
those
ones
ones were just like Domino's advertisements. Those don't really count.
Oh, you mean like from the 2011, 12?
Like any show, to be honest. Granted, I don't think there's been a single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show that's established a official pizza place name. Like Toy Story, for example, for them, their pizza place is Pizza Planet, for example.
Would it be cool if they did Krusty Krab?
That's what I just said a couple of
Like
seconds ago.
like no here like I'm not going to talk like if they did like Krusty Krab, you'd have the Krabby Patty, the fries, the soda.
Yeah.
What if they added kelp
shake?
Yes.
Maybe do an ordinary pizza, but call it the Krusty Krab pizza as a funny little Easter egg. That would be pretty funny. And for all the crazy vegans and that stuff, you can make a restaurant called the Cuddly Crab, where they have garbage.
I need my Krabby Patties. There's another restaurant
There's
too.
a couple restaurants and.
It's the fancy one from SpongeBob.
Oh, you mean the one where it's like the ship in the bottle?
Yes.
I can't remember what that place is called, but that would be nice. Or that pizza shop from that one episode SpongeBob gets fired. Regardless of how you feel about that episode, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, episode. Like I said, I don't like the later seasons. I like the earlier seasons of SpongeBob. Would it be funny if they had, Bargain Mart?
Bargain Mart? What's that one?
It's the SpongeBob store.
SpongeBob.
It's the grocery store. Would it be funny if they had that name?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be funny if they had that name for a gift shop?
That would be cool,
Like-
actually. That would be really cool. I want to say other restaurants have been established in Nickelodeon. It's just, ooh. If you did the old, if you did like old Nickelodeon shows, you should have a Jimmy Neutron section that has like the ice cream / candy shop from the show.
D to the B.
You should also, as a joke, a funny little reference, you should also have a place called Taco Shack. Taco Shack, Taco Shack. The food that makes you yak. Maybe that...
Taco Shack. The food that makes you yak.
Taco Shack.
That's like making me want to feel sick at this point.
Maybe
Cool.
that one burger place that Jimmy, Carl, and Sheen worked at, that would be funny. Just don't make it a spaceship that wants to destroy every restaurant in its path.
Alien burgers.
You know what? I should just review every single Jimmy Neutron episode since I did the movie like 2 years ago.
Did Danny Phantom have any like restaurants?
They do, but I can't remember what they're called.
So seeing the concept art, which we will put in the
Background. Unless I'm not too lazy. But yeah.
I like to have a room with a patio, so that we can just open the sliding door and just walk on the patio
That would be cool.
and see the beautiful Florida scenery.
Mm-hmm.
Now I feel like this Nick Hotel is gonna give Disney a run for their money.
Well, if they do it right.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be really big. Is what I've seen like concept art. It looks pretty big.
maybe even for its small defenders of Fanboy and Chum Chum, maybe you could have that weird candy shop that was in the show. I didn't really care for that show, so please don't.
A Fanboy and Chum Chum. That
would get like 0 customers.
How many customers do you have today? Boss, we have 0.
Sir, we have none. I knew opening a Fanboy and Chum Chum shop was a bad idea. No, you didn't. You were the one who thought of it.
Oh yeah, right.
It'd be like that one moment from Monsters vs. Aliens. What kind of idiot designed this button? You did, sir. Fair enough. You, fire somebody.
There was
want to think about that movie.
There was a show too that I also liked growing up. It wasn't Fanboy and Chum Chum. It was God.
Ooh, I know a lot of people don't like this show, but you should honestly have the pizza place from Back at the Barnyard.
I think it's another show I liked was Back at the Barnyard.
Back at the Barnyard. Maybe you can even make a restaurant of that one episode when they were selling pigs' pies. That would be a funny little reference.
It'd be kind of cool if they did. Remember when Pig?
I loved that.
Remember when Pig won the contest for?
This is boiling water, isn't it? Doug has become a mummy dog.
Remember when Pig ordered the it was like not wafers, but it was like you like Pop-Tarts, right?
Oh, the flaky tarts.
Yes.
I remember sending that clip to you and saying the mascot was you. Wow, I didn't think you'd actually eat a lifetime of flaky tarts in one afternoon. Well, why are you looking at me like that? You know this is a costume, right? Pig one big flaky tart.
Like I'm excited to see
I love that show.
I'm excited to see how the rooms look, how the designs of this hotel is gonna look. There's so many ideas that this hotel could look like, and bringing this hotel back to Florida does sound really good.
Yeah, with the opportunity that Disney has brought them for making the theme parks really stupid nowadays, this could be an easy advantage for Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't blow it.
I really want them to also put like a movie theater in too.
Oh yeah, that actually would be a good idea. Like, just have them premiere every single movie that Nickelodeon made. Like, you could have all the SpongeBob movies. Yes, even the garbage third one. You could have the.
I just want to see 1 and 2.
You could have the OG Jimmy Neutron movie, which is better than the third SpongeBob movie. The Back at the Barnyard movie, or Barnyard, as it's called. And other films I can't even think about. They've made a lot of films that I've lost track with.
I have to say the first live action Ninja Turtles was not bad.
The first one wasn't bad, but the second one was really dumb.
I think the only thing I liked out is the only thing
I need to review the live action Turtle movies by Michael Bay. I'll actually give some defense for the first one, but the second one I will give so much slack to because it is just a really bad sequel.
The only thing I liked out of the second one was the highway scene. The highway chase scene.
Yeah. Like, that was not a good movie at all.
No.
And I'm someone who actually likes Michael Bay's Transformers.
He couldn't. I'm surprised he didn't make another one, but if the second one didn't do so well.
Do you mean another Turtle movie?
Yeah.
It's mostly because the second one didn't too well. But to be honest with you, I'm going to say something controversial. I would have taken a third Michael Bay Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie over Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah, so would I.
I would have taken that over that because I know the thing back then was hating on Michael Bay, but unless if your brain is full of marbles and you've lost them all, both the Michael Bay TMNT movies are way better than Mutant Mayhem.
Yeah.
I didn't even see Mutant Mayhem, but its humor just wanted me to make me want to.
Please don't make that sound I just ate. And he does it anyway.
Well, yeah. What do you expect? But yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can even include Mutant Mayhem. I just thought about that. That technically counts as a Nickelodeon movie since Nickelodeon does own the rights to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
When I saw the trailer of Mutant Mayhem, I'm like,
I wanted to die. That was so bad. Like, there was like only one joke in the trailer that actually cracked me up. And it was like when Donatello said, at least he's out of cars. And then he turns and there's a whole car parking lot. He's like, oh, come on. That was the only thing that made me laugh in the trailers. Unlike the ooze joke. The ooze joke I wanted, again, to die. It was that bad.
So what do you guys want to see out of the new Nickelodeon Hotel?
Tell us in the comments and have a nice day, everyone.
Bye, guys.